Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Trading with Ashley show. We are super excited within the community because we have just finished our third week of the Buy Right Challenge, and the results are incredible. So members started with about $30,000, and we have been able to produce $3,665 off of that $30,000. And the reason is we don't just take one play and just watch it. We take the play, we make money from it. When we look like we've already made enough money out of that play, we then get out of it and make new plays with that same money. So we keep churning through the same amount of money and using it to make brand new money babies. It's so much fun to see the growth. That's a 12% return in 3 weeks, which is well over 200% if you annualize it. So if you want to jump in and join us for all the fun, we do still have 3 weeks left in it, and I have some exciting plays. Actually, we are starting fresh this week. We only have one play that's still active, and we have about 29,000 we are starting with on Monday to start producing additional income. Click that link below if you want to be a part of all the fun. And the best part about these challenges and the buy right challenges, that members are not just making money with it, they're learning all these different ways to trade. So I'm teaching them how to be nimble, how to get in and out of positions, how to rinse and repeat certain trade setups, and it's really helping them grow their knowledge. So I want you to be part of that if you are interested. The other thing in the community that's very exciting, we just have a brand new TWA millionaire. And the best thing about this new millionaire that we have, shout out to Murty. Murty lost his job in Silicon Valley, and we know how devastating that can be, but he took his 401k and he converted it over to tradable funds, and now he has been able to grow that account over the last several months to reach over $1 million now. Now he can rest assured he has plenty of money to trade with, he has plenty of money to live off of, and he's enjoying that financial freedom. We have a sweet member, Dee, who put together some of the benefits of being able to trade for a living. So I wanted to show you what she put together, and I'm personally experiencing this myself. And I wish this for all of our members or any of my viewers that are learning how to trade. I want you to too have that financial freedom. In fact, I've seen in my own daughter, I'm going to show you this quick clip. I'm teaching her how to trade, and the stress has just come down so much for her because now she does not need to work near the number of hours that she was working prior to trading. So watch this quick clip. It's really fun.
Yay! Okay, I just had my first payday. I'm so excited. And that was too easy. Like, I feel like I probably should have done more to earn that. But I'm so thankful for your guidance, and I'm so excited.
Awesome. How much time did you have to spend working this week for that $1,000?
Oh my gosh, like, maybe collectively, like 5-10 minutes like this week. It's like really so insane how fast and easy that was. So,
And how much does it take? How much time does it take you to normally make $1,000?
oh yeah, like when I'm working, I am on my feet for 8-9 hours,
Oh, wow.
maybe, to make that much, not even that much. And so the fact that I was able to do that, like, in between feeding babies, like, real fast, I just am, like, in shock still, but I'm so excited for what's to come and to keep doing this. Thank you.
You're welcome, and welcome to the world of trading.
Yay!
Now, at the end of this video, I am going to give you one of the trades that I actually gave her so that you can capitalize on it. It has to do with Nvda, and I think it'll be a great trade for you that you can make some good money from over the next couple of weeks. First, I want to go over the economic events for the week so that you're prepared, and then we're going to get into the details of this play I want to offer you. We're going to take a quick look at our economic events this week. For this, I go to Market Watch. Monday, we don't have any events that are noteworthy. Tuesday, we do have all things CPI, so that's going to be an important potential market mover. And then on Wednesday, we have 3 Fed speakers, so we'll want to definitely listen in on that. On Thursday, we have initial jobless gains and PPI, core PPI, PPI year over year. It's all about PPI. And then we do have a Fed speaker that afternoon. And on Friday, August 15th, we have U.S. retail sales. And that usually is important when you're looking at some of the different stocks that we like to trade, like Lululemon, Nike, retail sales type stocks. So that would be one to watch for the end of the week. And also noteworthy are the import price index, industrial production, business inventories, and consumer sentiment. Now for the play of the week. I've selected Nvda. Now, the reason I chose Nvda is it's the Wall Street darling. It's a very profitable company and it is trading high. However, I'm going to watch for Monday to see what happens because, China did come out over the weekend saying that there was a security concern with the Nvidia chips, and kind of hoping that offers us a little bit of a pullback. I think it'll be a better entry for the trade that I'm about to give you. And so let's go take a look at the trade and let me see if I can't help you make a little money this week. Here we go. First, as I always do, I want to start with the technicals on the potential trade. So this is Nvidia, and you can see it's riding high. We are almost 70 on the RSI. So like I said, if we get a little bit of a pullback, it will give us a better entry for the couple of trades that I'm going to offer you. If you look at this chart, it looks like if we get down to around that 175 mark, that's the middle of the Bollinger Band. And if this is a potential long-term trade on a sold put, that would be a very fair price to pick up this stock. Plus, you have to realize you'll be receiving premium if you sell the 175 put. So if you're underexposed to Nvidia and you have a long-term thesis on it, that might be a really good starting point. So I'll look at a trade at that 175 mark so we can get a sense for how much premium we can make. Now, the other trade that I was showing my daughter and that I will offer to you, I like to be more conservative when I am doing put credit spreads. The reason is a put credit spread is just a directional bet. You don't want to get to the strike price where you sell the put. Now, in a regular sold put, like the first trade I'm going to show you, it's okay if it gets to your strike price because then you'll get the shares and you can enjoy the price appreciation that comes with that. But on credit spreads, remember, you don't actually get the shares the way we construct the trade. So for that, I am going to go under that $159 mark because that is the 50-day moving average, and that's a level of support for a popular stock like Nvidia. So for a measure of safety, we're going to go under around 160 for the put credit spread. We're going to stick with something around 175 for the sold put. The other thing, when we're talking about expiration dates, please notice that Nvidia has earnings on August the 27th. So that's going to add some additional volatility to the mix. But if it's a great company like Nvidia, and let's say it does pull back on earnings, that could be a great buying opportunity. So I'm actually going to trade over earnings so that I can take advantage of being put the shares at a reasonable price and get more premium for putting my money up for the trade. With the earnings being on the 27th, I'm going to go out a little bit further. I'm going to go ahead and go to 9/19 for this opening trade where I'm going to be selling a put. And I mentioned that 175 mark. Let's take a look at what it's offering right now. 175, wow, look at this. It is offering $638 in premium for putting up $17,500 to buy the shares. Now, the delta is a little aggressive. It's 0.33, but when you want to be put the shares, you don't mind going with a little bit more aggressive delta. Also, I want you to notice, look right here at the open interest. It's really high at 13,000. That means a lot of potential bets are lining up here. Now, if you have a lot of Nvidia and you just want to average down, then you might consider going down a little bit lower. Look right here at this 165 strike. You're still getting really good premium, $360, and that delta is 0.2. This is where you really shoot for if you want to average down on your shares, or you're okay with the stock, but you would really just prefer the premium. Now, that has 25,000 in open interest, so that's a real popular area as well. You could go down even further. Look at this, 37,000 in open interest. That's at the 160 mark. So there's some options for you when you are selling puts this week over earnings. You could actually stagger them as well so that you can have a variety of price points if you end up being put the shares. Now, for my credit spread opportunity, I'm going to go out even further. For this, I'm going to go out to October to give this an opportunity to buoy up and down so I can exit at 50% profit. Now, remember I told you that 160 mark was important. I want it to go under that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start right here at this 155 mark. And let's look at our deltas. The deltas are good because it's under 0.2. So this is going to be my sold put, but I'm also going to buy a put so that I don't need to put up near the collateral of just a sold put at the 155 mark. And for that, let me go a little bit higher. I think I'll do a $10 widespread. So 155, that'll take me down to 145. And I'll do a purchased put right here. Let's send it to a ticket and see what it looks like. So I am going to populate a net credit of 150 here to see if it fills. And you could actually get more aggressive. You might want to do a few of these to see if you can get a fill that's a little bit better than 150. But after you do a preview, this shows you the setup. We've got 150 in credit that we'll receive, and we're putting up $1,000. The reason you see this is only $850 is because we are getting that $150 credit. But that is a nice return if we get a fill on this trade in a short time, because what we typically do in these situations is after we get the fill, we go ahead and then we put in the reverse order to take profit at the 50% mark. And typically that will happen after earnings after IV crush. So if we were to put on this trade and we received 150, we would want to do the opposite order as a net debit, and I might put it in at 0.75 for exit. For the exit, it would look like this. For the debit, you would do 0.75. You would make it good till canceled. And of course, since we were sell to open on this one, we would be buy to close. On buy to open, we would do sell to close. And that would be how to exit this order at 50% profit. Now, a lot of traders that trade spreads, they also set an exit order if the spread works against them. And that typically is 100% of the premium received. So you see right here, if 150 is received, when this contract gets to $300, that would then cost $150 to exit. That would be a potential exit if this works against you. Okay, now you are ready to face the trading week, and I will be talking to you throughout the week on different matters. I hope you all have a wonderful, restful remaining day. And remember, if you're with me, Trading with Ashley, there is no trader left behind. Now, if you want to keep preparing and honing up on your trading skills, I put another video together for you, and I will leave that video for you right here.